There is a familiar tension that often rises this time of year, when the new season's runway collections begin circulating, and the question quietly surfaces in the back of your mind. Does my wardrobe still communicate the refined presence I intend? Or has it slipped into something that feels too familiar, too expected, perhaps even outdated by the relentless pace of fashion? That uncertainty can feel almost immediate when you see the direction designers like Prada, Dior, and Bottega are steering the narrative toward. But this guide is created for women who want to move beyond that seasonal anxiety, for those who want a winter wardrobe that speaks with quiet authority, anchored not by trends, but by the kind of enduring elegance commonly associated with old money style and understated luxury. What follows is not simply a seasonal update. It is a full recalibration of how you approach winter dressing, rooted in thoughtful tailoring, purposeful proportions, and materials selected for integrity rather than exhibition. This is a strategic blueprint for elevating your personal presence through attire, giving you a sense of composure that does not fade from one collection cycle to the next. Before we begin examining the subtle but unmistakable shifts shaping winter 2026, take a moment to support Old Money Outfits daily. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share which house you believe understands quiet luxury on the deepest level. Your participation genuinely helps shape the quality and depth of future content, and it sets the stage for the insights we are about to explore in detail. The most significant transformation guiding winter 2026 lies in the quiet but deliberate departure from decorative branding and surface-level embellishment, replaced entirely by garments that convey presence through form, structure, and subtle engineering rather than visible labels. The era of oversized logos, loud prints, and hardware that dominates an outfit is drawing to a close because these signals no longer align with the growing preference for refined restraint. Prada's newest collections have made this shift unmistakably clear. The focus is now on architectural silhouettes, precise seaming, and pieces built with a sense of internal strength rather than outward noise. A sharply cut shoulder on a coat or blazer, a sculpted wool skirt that holds its line without effort, or a smooth, uninterrupted neckline communicates far more sophistication than any printed emblem could. When you wear these updated shapes, the garment does the speaking in a way that feels grounded and confident. It invites the eye to appreciate craftsmanship, weight, and proportion, reinforcing the principles of quiet luxury that prioritize quality above recognition. This shift ensures that your wardrobe not only stays relevant for the coming season, but feels elevated in a way that won't fade with the next trend cycle. At the core of the winter 2026 wardrobe is the architectural coat, a commanding piece that defines the entire silhouette with deliberate scale and quiet strength. Dior has been refining this concept on the runway, showcasing outerwear that moves away from the modest, mid-weight coat previously favored and instead leans into dramatic length, volume, and seamless structure. These coats function almost like wearable architecture, constructed from substantial materials such as heavy Melton wool or dense cashmere that drape with intention and hold their form without excessive detailing. The shoulders remain crisp and sculpted, the lapels understated, and the closures discreet, often limited to a single hidden button that preserves the purity of the line. When you wear this type of coat, it becomes the visual anchor of the entire ensemble, offering both warmth and an unmistakable sense of refinement. It projects the presence often associated with generational wealth, relying not on ornate design, but on material depth and structural integrity. This coat transforms even the simplest base layers into a cohesive, powerful look, making it a foundational investment for anyone shaping an elegant winter wardrobe rooted in timeless luxury. The evolution of winter dressing continues with a decisive shift in bottom silhouettes, especially inspired by Bottega's recent approach to texture, weight, and fluid lines. The narrow leather trousers and form-fitting leggings that once dominated cold-weather outfits now feel too strict, too revealing, and too casual to align with the elevated mood of 2026. They have been replaced by wide-leg trousers cut from luxurious, substantial fabrics like double-faced wool, structured gabardine, or thick cashmere blends. These trousers introduce movement and presence, pooling gracefully over footwear and elongating the figure with their high waist and generous volume. Their strength lies in the way they complement the architectural tops and coats that define the season, creating a harmonious balance of proportion and softness. This updated silhouette offers both comfort and sophistication, embracing ease without surrendering refinement. When worn correctly, these trousers create a long, uninterrupted visual line that adds height, confidence, and a sense of deliberate composure to any outfit. This shift represents a deeper understanding of quiet luxury, clothing that prioritizes comfort, craftsmanship, and an effortlessly commanding presence. Among the essential layering pieces shaping the season, the cashmere turtleneck stands out as a non-negotiable foundation, designed to offer warmth, refinement, and an understated sense of polish. The lightweight, delicate knits that lose their shape and show wear too quickly no longer serve the demands of winter dressing at this level. In their place, we see a return to dense, finely spun cashmere or merino wool turtlenecks that maintain structure and drape with subtle weight. These pieces should feel substantial but never bulky, fitting closely without clinging, allowing them to glide beneath jackets and coats effortlessly. Neutral tones such as cream, deep navy, camel, or charcoal remain the most elegant choices, as they blend seamlessly into a winter palette anchored in quiet luxury. This turtleneck functions almost like a second skin, insulating with purpose while maintaining a sense of refined simplicity. Its appeal lies not in decorative details, but in its integrity as a garment fiber quality, the knit tension, the way it frames the face and elongates the neck. It is the kind of piece that immediately elevates an outfit simply by existing within it, making it indispensable for women seeking to embody winter elegance without appearing overstyled. Winter 2026 also marks a thoughtful transformation in jewelry, where the shift away from bright, polished surfaces reveals a deeper appreciation for texture, weight, and timeless metalwork. Oversized, high-shine accessories may catch the light, but they no longer complement the grounded, architectural garments that define this season's quiet luxury aesthetic. Instead, matte finishes, brushed gold, and softly antiqued pieces are becoming the new standard for women who seek understated sophistication. These pieces do not clamor for attention, they underscore it. A single substantial chain resting naturally at the collarbone or a pair of thick yet muted gold hoops adds depth to an outfit without overpowering the silhouette. The appeal of these accessories comes from their subtle craftsmanship, the way the metal is treated, the way the surface absorbs light rather than reflecting it back. They represent refinement without excess, aligning seamlessly with the winter wardrobe's emphasis on quality, restraint, and thoughtful detail. Accessories in this style serve as the final punctuation mark on a well-curated ensemble, signaling that every component of the look has been chosen with care and intention. Handbags this season play a defining role in signaling a woman's understanding of long-term luxury. Gone are the oversized, boldly branded totes or vivid novelty colors that once attempted to capture attention through sheer visibility. The Winter 2026 aesthetic rewards structure, proportion, and impeccable material quality instead. Structured geometric bags with clean lines, minimal hardware, and rich textures have emerged as the essential accessory for the polished winter wardrobe. Leathers are smooth, understated, and deeply pigmented in classic tones like espresso, oxblood, bone, and black, providing a visual weight that complements the season's sculptural garments. The craftsmanship becomes the focal point, the precision of the stitching, the way the edges are sealed, the integrity of the silhouette even when empty. These bags elevate rather than distract, integrating seamlessly into outfits built on quiet strength and composure. Carrying such a bag suggests a thoughtful approach to personal style, one that values longevity and intention over trends. It is an essential piece for anyone cultivating a look rooted in elegance and quiet confidence. One of the most practical yet transformative styling choices for winter 2026 is the renewed emphasis on monochromatic layering, a technique that offers visual harmony while amplifying the richness of texture. Instead of relying on contrasting prints or bold color combinations that fracture the silhouette, this season embraces tonal depth as a means of creating elegance through subtlety. Layering several garments within a single color family such as charcoal or cream upon ivory creates an uninterrupted vertical line that feels intentional, composed, and quietly commanding. Dior's recent runway presentations have embraced this approach with striking effect, demonstrating how tonal dressing can elevate even the simplest ensembles into polished statements. The key lies in selecting varied textures within the same shade. A wool coat layered over a cashmere turtleneck and paired with a soft brushed trouser produces dimension without chaos. This compositional approach speaks to an elevated understanding of winter style, one that prioritizes cohesion and quiet authority. Monochromatic dressing offers a dependable framework for building outfits that look collected and expensive without the need for ostentation. Footwear for winter 2026 follows the same commitment to composure and utility seen across the season's broader themes. Rather than ornate boots or delicate heels that sacrifice comfort for decoration, designers are presenting silhouettes with enduring relevance and functional elegance. Two styles stand out with unmistakable clarity. The streamlined knee-high riding boot crafted from smooth, dark leather with minimal detailing, and the elevated flat in velvet, patent leather, or polished calfskin. The riding boot brings structure and balance to voluminous trousers and long coats, grounding the silhouette with its clean lines and stable shape. The elevated flat, meanwhile, offers refinement without height, providing a graceful alternative to sneakers while maintaining everyday comfort. These shoes are built to last, designed with understated hardware and timeless shapes that transcend seasonal fluctuations. They demonstrate a thoughtful approach to dressing that values practicality and grace in equal measure. Selecting footwear built on these principles ensures that every winter outfit begins on a foundation of stability, composure, and elegant restraint. Knitwear continues to evolve in winter 2026, moving away from distressed, excessively oversized, or loosely structured sweaters in favor of pieces with intention, form, and refinement. The standout return is the coordinated cardigan set, or twin set, composed of a substantial knit top paired with a perfectly matched cardigan. This ensemble provides a layered look that feels considered and quietly sophisticated, offering the wearer a sense of polished comfort. Rendered in high-quality fibers like silk blends, cashmere, or soft merino, these sets offer warmth without bulk, shaping the torso with subtle structure. Buttons remain discreet, avoiding oversized statements in favor of small, beautifully finished details that preserve the purity of the garment. This renewed interest in knitwear integrity reflects the broader movement toward quality over complexity, proving that elegance often lies in restraint. A well-made twin set is not merely a nostalgic nod to past decades. It is a modern expression of controlled luxury, perfect for women who appreciate clothing that communicates care, intention, and timeless refinement. As we conclude this exploration of winter 2026's defining shifts, it becomes clear that the season is shaped not by fleeting excitement, but by an intentional return to enduring principles of luxury. The influence of Prada's structural clarity, Dior's architectural outerwear, and Bottega's mastery of texture has created a unified message. Elegance is found in precision, materials, and composure, not in noise or excess. Building a winter wardrobe around these values ensures that each investment serves you for years rather than months, forming a collection that supports confidence through consistency and quality. Now is the perfect moment to review your wardrobe with a discerning eye. Identify the pieces that no longer align with this elevated direction, and thoughtfully introduce those that embody quiet sophistication. Your ability to move through the world with grace is reflected in the choices you make, especially in clothing that speaks before you do. If this guide has helped sharpen your understanding of refined winter dressing, consider subscribing to Old Money Outfits Daily, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts on which of these essential pieces you plan to adopt first. Your journey toward a more composed and elegant winter wardrobe truly begins here.